I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music, and we talked to Mike Reno of Loverboy about one of my favorite songs from their repertoire, Lovin' Every Minute of It. It really had that big, whoa, background sound that was quite common in the 80s. We talked to Mike Reno after this. 14 million streams on Spotify. As I look here, Working for the Weekend is at 120 million streams on Spotify, followed by Turn Me Loose, 31 million, Lovin' Every Minute of It at 14 million. It was a real charm talking to Mike Reno. Second time I've had a chance to talk to him. We talked 1985 and the album and song Lovin' Every Minute of It. Lovin' Every Minute of It. Why did you guys start bringing in? Did you just want a different spice? Why did you start? That was a point where I started noticing other writers coming in.
You know what? We were touring so much, we kind of never had time to write a whole bunch of songs all the time. So we asked people to send some things. We worked with other people. We tried to just open it up a bit and maybe make a few changes. I remember Paul wanted to kind of be a little heavier. He didn't want to be light. I was hoping to stay, rockish, hit him hard, bang, bang, bang. Paul wanted to get kind of crunchy with a lot of guitars. So we ended up using the producer that worked with Judas Priest.
Tom Allen, yeah.
Yeah, and another thing was Bryan Adams was working with Mutt Lange on things. And Bruce Allen said to when we said to Bruce, we're looking for one more song for the album because we think we've got a very good album here, but we really need one more song. And Bruce said, I'll phone Mutt Lange because he's working with Adams, and he's got songs all over the place. And he sent us a song, and it wasn't like he could send it in the email. It was, like I said, it was before cell phones, before email. So what he did is he played it in the studio and he held up the telephone. And on the other end, we recorded from the telephone in a little, one of those handheld dictation type. And then we played it back and we picked the song apart. We said, thanks, and then hung up. And then we all listened to it and everybody started picking up the parts. Yeah. And then we walked in the studio and we just started laying it down, finding the groove. And then, all the big chat vocals came after. But we got the song, we started singing it, and we thought this was pretty cool. And that's really how that song all came apart. And then we thought it was a cool title, so I think we named the album that too.
Yeah. When you were growing up, what kind of a kid were you? And when did you get the bug, and when did you know? Multiple part question. When did you know you could do this? Like, when did it come out and you went, what the heck?
I started young. I bought a set of drums, I think, when I was 11. My brother was a guitar player. He's 4 years older than me. He says, yeah, get the drums. He says, well, teach you how to sing background, and I'll sing and you can sing background. And I ended up playing in his band when I was 13. We moved from Victoria to Penticton, a little town in the Okanagan. And after my initial getting the snot kicked out of me for a week because I wore a Beatle hat, a Beatle jacket, Beatle boots to grade 5 elementary school. They just thought I was an alien or something. And as it turns out, that we started practicing in the basement of our house. And next thing you know, everybody's looking in the windows, and now we were really popular. So it was kind of like, my brother started me in it, and the Beatles came on Ed Sullivan, and then my brother had a guitar, an electric guitar, and I bought a set of drums. It all just kind of happened naturally like that. And then I started singing.
Did your parents get it? Sorry to interrupt you, but did they get it?
No, absolutely, they got it. My dad, for instance, he used to drive us to gigs, pull a U-Haul behind the big Oldsmobile and take tickets at the door and bounce guys out if they're causing trouble. Out of places like the Elks Hall and the Teen Town dances. This is, back in the good old days. And so, yeah, my parents were totally into it, and they helped us out. They didn't just, they didn't turn us the other way. She says, oh, you have to go to school and become a doctor. I think they knew pretty much right off the bat that.
Remember, if you want to see the entire interview with Mike Reno, it's on our Canadian channel, all of it right there at Rock History Canada. The link will be in the description of this video. Make sure you like our videos, share them, comment on them, and subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate that. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music.